Harmony Lu, the young ambassador of the World Harmony Foundation, represents the overseas Chinese students from all over the world to participate in the Harmony Forum of the 26th UN Climate Conference. On the occasion of the 2021 COP26 conference in Glasgow, Scotland, in order to sound the alarm that people pay attention to the climate crisis and call for the unity and harmony of all countries in the world to cope with the challenges brought by the global climate crisis. The World Harmony Foundation specially created a small version of the Harmony Clock as a gift to the COP26 conference. During the COP26 conference, the World Harmony Fund clock was invited by the ministers of many countries and organized activities in the branch venues because of its special significance of attaching importance to environmental protection and calling for harmony. The hope for the future development of young people is particularly important to listen to the voices of young people and call for more young people to participate in environmental protection actions. Therefore, during the COP26 conference, the World Harmony Foundation specially invited young students from China and the United States. New York High School student Harmony Lu and 3 Peking University students participated in the Cloud Forum of the United Nations Climate Conference as a sub-venue in the COP26 conference series activities of the World Harmony Foundation. Harmony Lu is a 10th-year high school student from Long Island Middle School in New York, USA. At the same time, she won the 2021 White House Volunteer Gold Award winner for her leading volunteer hours and vision of protecting the ocean in her active efforts. Concurrently serves as the Harmony Ambassador of the World Harmony Foundation. With 3 clear and harmonious bells ringing, the Parallel Cloud Forum for students from China and the United States to participate in the United Nations Climate Conference officially began. After the chairman of the World Harmony Foundation Frank Lu introduced the basic situation of the Glasgow meeting in Sweden, as the first speaker of the student group participating in the meeting, Harmony Lu introduced her views on protecting the ocean and the efforts she has made. She mentioned that the biggest threat to marine environmental protection and even the sustainable development of mankind in the world is Japan's nuclear wastewater discharge plan. If Japan's nuclear wastewater discharge plan is successfully implemented, what kind of inevitably potential harm will it bring to the survival and development of all human islands around the world? Taking into account the connectivity of the ocean, once Japan's nuclear wastewater discharge is successful, no country will be spared. She believes that Japan is only a member of all countries in the world, and they have no right to satisfy their immediate selfish desires at the cost of the survival and development of all mankind, nor do they have the right to replace all mankind for the future survival and survival of all human beings, decide. If they just want to save money at the expense of global ecological destruction and the future survival of all mankind, all countries and residents living on the earth may be able to issue the most severe joint warnings and sanctions against Japan's discharge of nuclear wastewater for crimes against humanity. If they are really unbearable because of insufficient scientific and technological support and funding, perhaps other countries around the world will give them corresponding technology and other corresponding support after strict and thorough investigations. She mentioned that in order to protect the blue planet and Mother Earth from pollution, she has written a letter of advice to the Secretary General of the United Nations, the President of the General Assembly, and the Deputy Secretary General. She is very happy to receive their attention and response. They hope she can organize more students participated in the UN environmental discussion, and she also sent a sincere invitation to the young Chinese students, hoping that everyone can participate in the discussion and action of protecting the ecological environment and protecting Mother Earth. At this cloud conference, young Chinese and American students were able to sit down and exchange friendly ideas on environmental issues, which fully demonstrated the international vision and sense of harmony of contemporary young college students. The online dialogue between Chinese and American young students may be, in a sense, it can be seen as a manifestation of the solidarity and cooperation between China and the United States on climate issues.